Among all the animals that have ever walked the earth, few have a relationship as deep as that of the horse with humans. Horses are not just traveling companions, but also the driving force of civilization. But how did this extraordinary story begin? How did a powerful wild animal become man's best friend and have such a profound impact on our civilization? The horse's journey began more than 50 million years ago. Its ancestor was a small creature called Hyracotherium, which lived in dense forests. Over time, climate change transformed forests into grasslands, forcing the horse to evolve toward a larger body, longer legs, and incredible speed for survival. In the pre-human era, horses lived wild and free, like the Przewalski's horse, one of the ancient horse descendants still living today. But something happened about 5,500 years ago in the Eurasian steppes. The wild horses of that time, known as equus were a primary food source. However, humans soon realized that horses were more than just prey. They possessed speed, strength, and endurance, abilities that could be exploited. This is where horse domestication began. Initially, horses were captured for meat and milk. However, a revolutionary idea emerged. What if horses could be used as a means of transportation? The earliest evidence of horse use for transportation is found in the remains of ancient chariots in Kazakhstan. These chariots were not only practical tools, but also symbols of power. Whoever owned a horse possessed speed, power, and dominance on the battlefield. The domestication of the horse changed the world. Horses carried humans further than ever before across vast grasslands and connecting previously isolated cultures. Trade, warfare, and even agriculture would never be the same again. Horses have been at the heart of many great civilizations, from the Mongol riders who conquered Asia to the Roman legions that shook the world. However, taming a horse is not easy. It requires patience, skill, and a deep understanding of animal behavior. Traditional techniques like join-up, where the tamer works to gain the horse's trust, reflecting the deep connection between humans and these animals. Taming began slowly. Hunters might try to trap young horses, care for them, and use them as a source of milk or meat. But something extraordinary happened. A connection began to form. The greatest discovery was the ability to ride horses. By riding horses, humans multiplied their speed and range. Horses revolutionized transportation. However, domestication was not easy. Horses are timid and wary animals. It took courage, patience, and ingenuity to tame them. Once horses were domesticated, their impact spread rapidly. On the steppes, nomadic tribes like the Yamnaya became pioneers. They used horses for long-distance travel, carrying goods, and even warfare. The horse-drawn carriage emerged, enabling great empires like ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia, and other civilizations to control ever-widening territories. Horses became symbols of power and dominance. They were no longer simply work animals, but also part of a military strategy that determined victory. But how do we know all this? Modern science has unlocked the secrets of the domesticated horse through the study of ancient DNA. Studies suggest that the horse we know today originated in the region around Kazakhstan. The ancient tribes who lived there played a crucial role in spreading the genetic makeup of domesticated horses throughout the world. However, Przewalski's horses, often called the last wild horses, are actually close cousins of domestic horses. They give us a glimpse into what the original wild horses might have looked like. Beyond being a means of transportation and warfare, horses also hold a special place in human culture. They are revered as symbols of strength, speed, and courage. Each culture has its own unique way of honoring horses. In Arabia, horses are symbols of courage and loyalty. On the Asian steppes, they are a source of life. And in the Western world, horses symbolize freedom and strength. In Mongolia, horses are part of national identity. In Greek mythology, the winged horse Pegasus symbolizes freedom and inspiration. Our relationship with horses is more than just functional. They are spiritual partners. To this day, horses remain an essential part of human life. They are present at the racetrack, provide emotional therapy, and even serve as partners in modern agriculture. The story of horse domestication is a story of trust, courage, and cross-species cooperation. Horses are not just tools or pets. They are a link between humans and nature. And even though they are now part of the human world, their wild spirit never dies, reminding us of the freedom they once had.